Hi everyone, welcome back to this live stream, day 5 of our season's playthrough on Sussex Farm. Hope you're all keeping well and looking after yourselves. Today we're going to just crack on from where we left off last time, and I hope you enjoy the content. See you in the field. Good morning. I hope you're all good. We are back. Oh, bear with me. A little technical issue here. Won't be a second. Okay. Apologies about that. So yes, you find me in field 5. I've got the tractor warming up. I was hoping to get some mowing done this morning. We knew obviously yesterday field 5 was ready, but it was too damp, and it looks like the ground is still too wet, to be honest. So we get a clean reading. Right. There we go. Yeah, 32% moisture content. We need to be down sort of below 25% to be able to mow, really. So we're going to have to wait on that. So plan is I've looked at the forecast. We are due a bit more rain, unfortunately, today around midday. So I don't think we're going to get to a position where the ground's going to be dry enough that we'll be able to mow this morning. So I think it's a case of wait till the afternoon. But after that, we've got a couple of dry days coming up. So my thinking is that we focus today or this morning on maybe doing a bit more contract work, and then see how things go this afternoon. If it dries up enough for us to start mowing, we will do. If it doesn't, then we'll keep doing contracts for today, and then the next day we will start on our own farm work. Right, tractor should be nice and warm now. We are not going to need the lights anymore. It was a bit dull when I came out this morning. So let's get ourselves, have a look at the contract work that's available. I'm sure there was a transport job that was up for grabs. Yes, there is. It's a decent payout as well. There's also some decent paying fertilizer jobs, particularly that 25. So yeah, if we do need it, it's available. Right, let's take this transport job and crack on. So we need to pick up from the transport company. Now I think the transport company is the one down at the docks that we picked up from yesterday. But I will double check. All hooked up. Let's have a look at the map. Yes, it is, and we're dropping off at the spa. We know where the spa is. We've been there. Yeah, a couple of times. Right, onward. So I hope you're all well. Oh, do you know what? See, now that could have gone terribly wrong. I haven't picked up my forks, and that's going to be right in the way. Let's move forward a bit more. There we go. That would be very upsetting to get all the way down to the docks and find we haven't got the kit we need. Right. Let's get these connected up. And in a safe position. Let's try this again. Is that right? Yeah, not too bad. And off we go, attempt number 2. Right. So yeah, as I say, I hope you're all doing well. I've had a quick look on the the dealership website again this morning when I got up, just obviously in preparation for potentially doing the grass work. So we're going to need a windrower at some point, and a loading wagon of some kind as well. So I've sort of had a quick look. The prices aren't too bad. We don't need anything too big, so we'll kind of get pretty much the smallest windrower and the sort of smallest loading wagon as a starting point. So my kind of plan is, we've got the 2 fields. We've got field 5 is ready. We've got field 10, which will hopefully be ready in the next day or 2. So my plan is to, if it's just field 5 that's ready, we'll mow it, we'll windrow it straight away, load it up into the loading wagon and get it into the silage pit to start the silage production process, because we're going to need that as soon as possible. The second field we'll mow it, then we'll leave it for a little while and let it dry, or start the drying process. If need be, we'll ted it. We want to obviously turn that to hay. So if we get to a situation where we can't do field 10, say today, but sorry, can't do field 5, but we come out tomorrow morning and find that both 5 and 10 are ready, then we'll mow one, move straight on and mow the second one whilst the first one starts drying. Prep the second one, load the second one up for silage, and then go back to the first one, and then again, if necessary, ted it and windrow it and turn it into hay. Now, from what Murray was telling me, my silo can actually take loose hay. I was thinking, I'm going to have to hire a baler and mess about with that. And I'm thinking, well, if that does just take hay, then I'll just use the loading wagon and transfer the hay once it's dry, or the grass, once it's become hay, just take it straight to the silo and dump it in there, rather than messing around with bales, because it's just a lot of expense at the moment that we don't need. If we have to create bales, so if we can get away with not doing, then that's good news. And given that we want to get the cattle started soon, that horn is so annoying. It's like they time it for every time I arrive. Right, here's our pallets. Oh gosh, we've got 6 today. Right, let's have a look at how we're going to do this, and we might not be able to do this in one trip, or we might have to double stack and put them central. Let me have a look at how they're... Yeah, I think we'll have to double stack them and sort of put them along the centre line of the tractor. I think that's the safest thing to do. Of the tractor, sorry, of the trailer. Right, there we go. Let's get the forks lined up. Looks about right. Yeah, not quite level. Just tip the front edge down a bit more. That's good. Okay. Let's see what we can do here then. I'm not a fan of double stacking pallets, but needs must. There we go. That's nice. I'll stick you on top of your friend here. It's pretty good. Nice and gently. Yeah, nice and gentle. And up we go. Okay. Looks like we're going to have a problem with 2 pallets. Yeah, right. So we're going to have to stack them individually to start with. And add on top on the trailer, which is a bit precarious, but that's what we've got to do. That's what we're going to do. Make sure we're missing that edge of the trailer there. Good news is we won't have any overhangs today, hopefully, if we get this right. Right, there we go. It's not really central, is it? I think it's too far over the back there. Yeah, we just need to give that a little nudge. That's a bit better. Right. It's not too bad. Oh. Oh dear. The fork's down low enough. Right. There we go. Alignment's good. How are we? A bit far forward. Just have to do this for a second. That'll do it. Excellent. Right. 2 more. Now I think I might put these 2 on from the back. Otherwise I don't think I'm going to have enough space. So... in fact, I'm strapping those 2 whilst we do this. Take no chances. Pretty central. Oh. Okay. Probably should have put the first one on like this as well, but I think we'll be alright. We'll have a slight overhang at the back, but it shouldn't be too bad. Easy. I like the fact there's plenty of room to manoeuvre around here. It just makes life a bit easier. It's pretty good. Get a nudge. There we go. Strap those on. Quite a lot of weight going on this trailer, but I'm sure we'll be alright. Not quite there. Okay. 2 more. Straight in, just the way we like it. Let's be a bit cautious here. John. Oh, that's going to work out perfectly. That's pretty much, yep, that's on there. Good. Alright. Oh. Oh dear. Those jacks a bit, yeah, it's a bit high there. Go. It's not too bad. Just give it a nudge on. That looks pretty stable. Right, so strap this lock. Close that door, because I forgot yesterday. And safe position. Should probably actually tip them down, shouldn't I? It's probably visibility is a bit naff then. No, I'm down with that way. Right. All spined up. All connected, and we are off to the spa. Not the spa, a spa, I suppose. Spa shop. Not to be confused with other spas. Just have a look and make sure everything's stayed attached. Yep. Pretty stable actually. So it's good. Oh, hello. Right. We can make some good time. It's all road, so that's a bit of a bonus. I'm messing around with the bumpy path. Excuse me, bumpy pathways like we had to yesterday. Take a left here. Good stuff. It's another. It's just so nice around here with the sun's out. I mean, it's not warm. It's not bad in the sun, but it's certainly not a hot day. One thing I do need to do is just have a wander through the wheat field at some point, because we did plant it a touch earlier and the temperature was a bit touch and go for germination. It looked alright the last time I went and had a look, but it's had a bit more time now, so we'll see. Now I need to go this way, I think. Yes, I do, yeah, Abbott's Road, yeah. That's right. I think it just sort of comes around behind the shops. There's the bakery. I've not actually come up this road before. Is that another garden centre? Oh, fruit and veg market. Oh. I'm glad it's 8 o'clock now. I'm sure these people would not have appreciated me driving through their residential area in a tractor much earlier than this. At least there's people around, so I don't feel too bad. Plus I am delivering goodies to their local shop. Abbott's Farm, we were there yesterday doing some spraying. We came in from the other side. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this here. Yeah, no problem. Right. Where is the delivery point? Just there. Well, I say just there. That seems to be some sort of... I think, that's the fuel tank, I think. So that's the delivery area there. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll back this up slightly. Get close to the wall. I'll have to block that car in for a little while, but... So actually, no, I need to get behind it, don't I? So it's going to have to be a bit like this, I think, and be a bit around the houses with how we offload. Still, I think we'll have enough space. It's just a little snug, but we'll manage. Alright. Let's start with the ones off the back. Quite level going in there, but oh, right, slight technical hitch there. Straps off, chaps. I've got another. Oh, I've got another strap on the back here. There we go. Well, you're looking a little bit unstable. It's all good. We'll get you down on the ground soon enough. A little bit wonky there. So. Got a whole lot of room to play with here, so I need you to be close to the edge there. There we go. Right. Get next to your buddy. Okay, so we've got the reach here. I'm pretty sure we have. Yeah, just with a very well. I think we did pretty much touch the front of the back of the truck then. So. The trailer. Give you a little nudge whilst we. It's better. Oh dear. Come on, there we go. These last two are going to be a little trickier, it's a bit tighter. Okay. We have to do a bit of coming a lot tighter than that. Let's try and get you off quickly. We are way up in the air here. So let's get you onto this end row here. Good. Yeah, now we have to do the same again. This is not ideal. We're in now, I think. Yeah. Good. And it looks like they're happy, which means we can get those boxes out of the way. Excellent. Okay. What time is it? 8:37. Let's take this back to the farm and have a think about next steps. I think it's going to have to be a bit of fertilising work. We have got the fertiliser. Plenty of it, so that shouldn't really be a problem. I'd grab the sprayer whilst we're here, but I don't see how I can transport it back to the farm safely, and being a rental, I'm not inclined to try any silly shenanigans. Oh, this hateful junction again. You're going to turn, aren't you? Nothing coming that way. Okay. Good. So yeah, drop this back at the farm. And then we'll go and get the sprayer. Just check and see what we've got in the way of fertiliser at the farm. I'm sure we've got plenty. I'm almost inclined to buy that sprayer, just as we've got more cash than I intended to have at this point in time. Well, I'm saying intended, than I'd planned or anticipated, and we're using that sprayer on a regular basis for herbicide and fertiliser, not only on our own fields but on any contract work we have. So kind of makes sense to just bite the bullet and buy it. We've come across a couple of bigger fields that have taken a little while longer, but it's still not a lengthy job to spray any field that we've come across. So I think that's the right call. So we'll see what fertiliser we've got. I'm sure we bought back at least 2 IBCs. They may not have been full, but yeah, we've got a couple over there. And a couple by that water tank as well. So get this bad boy put away. That'll do. Let's have a look. So that's herbicide, I think, isn't it? So 147 litres in there, 700 litres, so about 850 litres of herbicide, and 760, 680, so it's about 1500 litres, no, 1300 litres, probably close to 1400 litres of, okay, so that's a tank full basically. So, sprayer. We'll go across the fields, have a bit of a scenic view. I'm glad he's treated his weeds in that field, but it doesn't look very attractive, does it? Still, they'll die off as the crop comes up. That needs doing as well. Glad it's not mine. We'll see if we've got a field that's reasonably close to the windmill that needs contract work on, because we did say we'd try and take lunch at the windmill today. Have a look around there. Oh, there's a cut through here, isn't there? So it's not exactly a beaten path, but it's there. Did I see a car? I did see a car coming. Any more? Yeah, 2 more. Lunatics. There's weeds coming up in that field as well down there. It's not even planted. Ouch. It's getting worse, not better. Okay. Let's see if we can have a quick chat with Murray, see if he's around. Let's go and do some private business transactions. Okay, good news. Murray was in, and Murray was in a good mood. So, because we've literally had this sprayer on hire since it was brand new, we had it on hire for, I think it was 3 days straight, and then 2 other occasions. We're the only people that have used it. We've kept it in good nick, and he's had another one delivered, which is available for rental now. So he's happy to get rid of this one. So we've got a £30,000 bit kit for 25,000, which might actually be slightly over the odds for a second-hand rental bit kit, but I know it and I trust it. So yeah, we've spent the 25, and I think that's a worthwhile investment. We are not going to have ongoing rental costs with this, which is good. So it'll have some sort of daily, we'll obviously have to keep it well maintained, but that's a fraction of the cost that we have been paying out daily. So this is good news. It's a good acquisition for us at this stage. Let's make sure that's all connected up. Looks good. Lift her up, because that's what I always forget. Let's get back to the farm, take some contracts and earn that money back. It is we're late spring at the moment, but we're the earlier part of late spring, and it's not until the start of summer that I want to buy the cattle, so we've got a bit more time to get that cash back to sort of 100,000 plus and still do the work we need to do. Ooh, okay. Bumpy. Yeah, we've got time to play with. Ooh. I think the stream might have just dropped out and come back in then for a second, so apologies for that. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Apologies if you're watching live. If it has caused you a slight delay and you end up missing anything, the video will be live on Twitch at the end of this and posted on YouTube later, so don't panic if you've missed anything by the time it comes back up. I've just had a slight frame drop as well. I think we'll be back up and running in a second though. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it looks alright. Good. Right, yes. Apologies for that little distraction there. We will be back at the farm shortly. I'm filling up. And I think that rain is just about to start. It was forecast for 12, but just as well we weren't relying on oh, that's the cut through I want there. Yeah, just as well we weren't relying on it drying out this morning. Right. Let's fill her up. Good. Okay, we're completely full. There's a tiny bit left in that IBC. Let's have a look at contracts. So, 38, 39. The big one is 25 at the moment. Let's have a look where 25 is. Oh, it's quite a big one. It's over the other side of the map there. I think we can get that one done, and then let's see if there's anything in the teens, which is around the windmill area. 14. Yeah, that'll do. It's a little bit out of the way, but we're going to allow us to go and have a look at the animal dealers. So yeah, 25 and 14 I think we're going to take. And 14. Okay. Let's go to field 25. So we're headed back down towards the docks. Oh, bit of cut through needed here. Oh, it's a bit tight. I have a feeling by the time we've done 25 we're going to need to buy some more fertiliser, but we'll see how we get on. I'm going to give them the size of it as well. I'll probably break out the GPS. It's a bit of a monster. So we need to go past the garden centre and the granary that's down there, and then take a left when we get there. So just always best to check the map before you set off, or halfway down the road in my case. Left. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, we did that field before. It was last time, I think, wasn't it? Okay. So we need to turn. Should be a turning on the left past this this seed, so storage point. Here it is. Oh, down towards the Oval Raceway. Haven't explored that yet. So I think this is the field we're after. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is us. And I'm assuming it's been sown east-west. Oh, maybe not. Is that just a headland? Let's have a look. Oh, that's unusual. I think we'll get away with running north-south. Mind you, given the size of it, I don't know if it'll make much difference to us. Oh, let's have a look again. No, we're going to run it east-west, I think. Let's see how we get on. Unfolding time. Let's get the GPS activated and connected up. 68.9's right. My lines on. Snap our terrain angle. And yeah, we're ready to start setting it. So we need a 90-degree course here. Okay, just want to make sure that boom is nicely. Oh no! Typical. Right, back this way a little bit. Get back onto 90 degrees. There we go. Pull forward a bit. So we're at the edge. That should do us nicely. Stop. Okay. And get my auto width back. Let's see how we get on with this. Okay, not so great when I do that. There we go. Good. Looks like we're pretty well aligned. 5% of fertiliser used already. Yeah, this is going to be a more than one IBC worth. IBC's worth. But it's fine. We'll we can always run to the shop from here, grab another one, and bring the IBC down with us that was left in it. Oh, that's the raceway. A couple of cars in there. I wonder if that's sort of rental vehicles you can go and have a bit of fun with. Who knows? I'll have to explore that possibility. Right. Let's turn you round. Your locks back on. Good. Okay, 20% for a row, basically. I think we've got more than 5 rows here. Never mind. We'll figure it out. Cope without the lines on the display now. Just follow the course. I can see when the forecasts. Oh yeah, the forecast has updated, so we've got rain. At least we haven't got a lot of rain, only a couple of millimetres between now and 12, and then a couple of millimetres between 12 and 3 by the look of it. It should be clear by 3 o'clock. And then we're looking after that as it's good weather for the coming days, so we should be alright. And the temperature really starts to up in a couple of days' time as well, which will be nice. As we come into early summer. Another field that could do with weeding. No, weeding doesn't seem to come up as a contract, so to be fair, the guys seem to want to do it themselves, which is, I suppose, is fine. Their farms, their fields. Nice wide line as usual. That ferry's back. It's a big old boat there. I'm not sure if it's a ferry or if it's a cruise liner. It's kind of bit difficult to tell. I think it is a ferry. It looks like it's got a big open deck for sort of cars and stuff. Another freighter in port. It looks like we're going to get this row finished and maybe about a quarter, halfway along the next row before we're going to have to refill. And I think it's going to take, looking at where we are in the field, probably another full IBC, well certainly another full tank to finish this off. So it'll definitely be a trip to the shop shortly. One of these days we'll be well enough established that we'll have workers helping us out, I'm sure. Either bringing materials or actually doing the field work. But not quite yet. We'll see how we go for time. I've got a feeling by the time we get to the shop and pick up that IBC, it's going to be getting close to lunchtime, so we might, whilst we're in that vicinity, just make the detour over to the windmill, have that spot of lunch, and then head back down here afterwards. Might even do field 11 whilst we're over there. Not sure what I think. See how I feel. I think we're going to get maybe a little way, a little over halfway through this row, which, by the look of it, actually is about halfway through it, a little more than halfway through the field, I think. Not bad, not too bad. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Nothing new on the contract list. Didn't think there would be, but it's always worth a look. I didn't see. I should have checked how far he's saying progress is on this. Oh, yeah, it's just hit halfway. That's good. Right. Almost out. Ooh, there's a great demand at the sawmill. I'll have a look on the pricing in a second to see what that's for. Again, same as the other day. We won't have anything to sell, but I'm just curious. It's good to know what the economy's like in the area, isn't it? And start getting a feel for what good prices are, what bad prices are. I do not want to be doing that. Let's get back on the road properly. You're jumping off an embankment. Plus we need to go straight across at this junction, so... Right. Nothing coming that way. Good. At least I think I need to go along here. Ooh. Oh yeah, this works out okay, and then we'll go straight north from here and join up with the road to the to get us to the shop. Yeah, I think that's shorter than going down around. Yeah, definitely. It's probably a cut through that forest, to be fair, but oh no, it doesn't look like any access on this side. Anywho. Oops. I may have accidentally pulled out on some lunatics. Don't think anybody comes this way because of the traffic lights, but yeah, no, we're good. Wonderful. I'll have to go and have a look around that forest at some point. Whoa! Okay. If he was indicating, I did not see it. It's the worst junction in the world. I'm sure everyone just thinks because of the traffic lights that they could just turn there and everyone's going to accept it. It's not quite how the traffic laws work around here. Well, maybe it is how the traffic laws work around here. What am I to know? Okay. Let's get to bring us out an IBC. Oh, fertilizer. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Let's go. There we are. Fill up. And then we'll take it with us. It's going to be about 700 litres left in that. So. Lovely. Right, what's the time? 11:30. Yeah, I think we will head to the windmill first. Don't think the weather's going to clear up, but do you know what? Yeah, I don't think I want to sit out by the windmill in the wet weather. Well, tell you what, let's go to the pub and have a pub lunch. Seeing as we're right next to it, and it's on our path back to the field that we need to go to. Plus, if I turn right here, I'm less likely to get bombed by one of these cars. Okay, I think we'll put this round. I think we'll put it at the end here so we're not in anybody's way. Because we are a bit of a unit. That should be alright. Oh, yeah, not bad. Oh, God. I could not have got any closer without hitting that wall, could I? Wow. Okay, that's what we call good judgment. God, the weather is horrible. Let's have a wander around the back here before we go in. Oh, bless. Probably not supposed to be around here. They must, the goldsmiths must let their manager or whatever rent out the space at the back. I think that's quite common with pubs, isn't it? Right. Lovely old building. Okay, I'm going to go and see what is available for lunch, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Wow, that's much better. Mrs. Goldsmith was a bit early for their normal lunch serving, but she made me some lunch anyway, and she made a point of suggesting I had the steak, so I could see what she meant about wanting a good local supplier. And do you know what? It was all right, but I get a point. So yeah, she's very keen that I get on and get this farm moving. Anyway, right, let's get back to work. Oh, I feel quite full now. Right, go back the way we came. Out in front of this chap. No lunatics, good. Oh yeah, that was very satisfying, and not bad. 15 quid for steak and chips and a drink and a bit of homemade apple crumble. That's probably why I'm feeling stuffed. Right. Oh, that's a bit low, isn't it? Because I need to be able to see where I'm going. This was an interesting idea. Really should get some beacons for this thing, but are you going to drive into me or are you going to let me turn? Good Lord. Let's see this bakery driver again. At least he stopped this time and didn't total me. Now, got to watch out for this turning on the left. Along here somewhere. That's it. So plenty of room. I don't think we'll have anything on coming along here. Let's lower that down again. Yeah, no, I don't like that. We're going to have to keep it up. I've got my lights on. Yeah. Don't really need that. Ooh. This was an interesting tactic. Still, we're going to need it, and I think even if we don't use the entire contents of the sprayer, whatever we use, by the time we've refilled and need this filled, we'll have emptied the IBC. So let's take it easy here. We're clear. Good. Let's get going again. So I'll just pop this. Well, I'll take it up in the field with us because. No doubt if we do need it, we'll be at this end of the field when we do need it, so might as well take it up here. So yeah, pop it right at the end. Out of the way. Do. Right. Let's figure out where we got to. Must be around here somewhere. There we go. Get unfolded. There we are. Lock back on. And off we go again. This rain's not letting up anytime soon, I don't think. Still. it's not a bad thing to have some spring rain. At least everyone seems to have got their crops in this year, so probably grateful for the wet weather. I think same as usual. I mean, it's pretty clear. I think today's a bit of a washout. We're not going to get the grass work done, so we'll get this field done. We'll get 14 done. See what time it is. I'd like to wrap up about 4 o'clock today. So we've got 3.5 hours to get these 2 fields done, which should be more than sufficient. And then we'll see if we're a bit ahead of time. We might take another small field, see what we've got left in the way of fertiliser. I don't imagine we'll have a huge amount left, but you never know. If we've got enough to do another small field, we might do that. And then see where that leaves us financially. I mean, I'm hoping with this, the work we're doing here at 14, we should be back up to sort of 80-ish thousand, I think. Did I yeah, I did cash in the transport job, so yeah, this is 14. Sorry, it's 14,000. Field 14 is another 7,000, so we'll be at sort of 21,000. Yeah, we'll be in the mid-80s, assuming we don't need to buy any more fertiliser, which we absolutely shouldn't need to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a ferry, not a cruise liner. In fact, now get a bit closer to it. Bit off course there. A little bit wide on that turn, never mind, we're back on. I do like this sprayer. It's I don't know if it's the most economical thing out there in the world. There might be sprayers that are more economical, but it seems to be doing pretty well. We're making money off of these spraying jobs, so it's not bad. And more than anything else, it just gives such a good coverage. It seems really precise, you know. It's not throwing spray out the other end, you know, all over the place or anything like that. It seems to be a very consistent layer. And again, I am overwhelmed by this tractor. It's such a small little thing. It's doing us a cracking job, apart from when we try and overwork it, but that's my inexperience and stupidity more than anything else. And we do always have the big weight if we do need to do anything substantial again, like move cold pallets. But as I said, I think if we ever do that again, it will be with much bigger equipment that's actually designed to do that kind of work. Time for another turn. It's a bit better. I think we've got, I reckon maybe 2 more rows after this one. Yeah, I'd say 2 more rows should cover it. I don't think we'll have much overlap either, which is nice. It's a big old field, but we're cracking on through, and that's what I mean. I wasn't. This is obviously pretty much the smallest sprayer you can get, but it does do the job very nicely. Well, it's one of the smallest sprayers we can get from the shop. So I think in the future, again, when we develop our fleet of tractors, I'll make sure the next tractor we get has a front 3-point linkage and PTO, so that we can do things like get the add-on for this to put some extra capacity on the tank, and just to be able to do some things with the front of the tractor. But I think that'll be a much more substantial tractor when we get to that stage anyway. We don't need anything huge, you know, like great big 9RXs or anything like that. We just need something, we'll need something a little more substantial, I think, when we start getting into doing more and more field work, just so that we can pull bigger cultivators and bigger seeding equipment. So it could take quite a while to seed with that little 3-metre seeder, even with the small fields that we were working on. And I certainly won't do any big contract work with it. So yeah, in the future, when we're looking at getting decent size seeders, a much larger tractor will be necessary. Yeah, I think actually, I don't think that last row was pretty much bob on the width of this. I think it's going to work out quite nicely. Let's see how the farmer's tracking us. What percentage he thinks we're at? 90%. Oh, brilliant. We probably won't need to come very far down that last row. Which is good, because the IBC is up the top there, so. And we're definitely going to use everything that's in there. With 700 litres left in there, wasn't there? And we've got 1300 litre capacity. We've only got 400 litres left in here, so yeah, we'll definitely be using it all, which is good. We like it when a plan comes together. Good, okay, yeah, probably won't even have to go halfway down this row. So I have to be a little bit careful there. I thought I was going to bash the IBC for a second. Yeah, we're nearly there now. Ooh, I will have a look at what that grade demand in the sawmill is as well. We're not done yet. Oh, there we go. Fold her up. Let's check that sawmill grade demand now whilst I remember. So Marina Grains are still paying generously for corn. Sawmill, what are you buying? Wood chips, only $75 pound, per 1,000 litres. Yeah, the wood industry is obviously not good around here. Shan't be doing that. Okay. Right. That's a great demand price. God knows what the low price is. I mean, I guess once you've got the equipment, it's probably not a disastrous price, but still. Let's get rid of that. And there we go. Okay, so we've got 900 litres to go and do field 14, which is back up by the windmill. So the best thing to do would be to go north here. Someone up behind us, I think. Take a left. Yeah, all clear. I think it's probably quicker to get to it via our farm or via our road. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it's the one up by the animal dealer, so we do need to go down our lane and sort of follow the track up. It's up on top of the hill over there. It's pretty much straight in line with us, but up on top. So, to go right here. You're not going to stop, are you? No. God. Left. Yeah. And left here. What we'll do is we'll swing into the yard and finish off the IBC that's in the yard as well, because, well, we might as well. There's no point in sitting on it. And then if we do need any more to do the job, it's just straight down to the shop because we don't have anything else here. So, right. Okay, good stuff. I think we can cut through at the end of the yard to get back on the road here. Sure, if we go down through the hard standing, we can join back up with the road. Yeah, a bit around the houses, but still quicker than doubling back, I reckon. Nothing coming that way, is there? No. Good. Right, up through this little village it is then. That's where we're heading, up there. And we did say we'd pop into the livestock market as well. Might do that first in case the field takes a while, so that we don't end up running out of time before they close. That's lovely little houses up here. Wouldn't be a bad place to live, would it? Not that I'm complaining with my current accommodation. It's absolutely lovely. Would not want to meet a truck coming down here. In fact, I wouldn't want to be a car meeting me coming down here. Thankfully, it seems to be quite a quiet place. So here's the livestock market. Let's pop in and Sussex livestock. Where can we park up? Oh well, it's the cattle we want to see. Let's go and park up by the cattle. Sheep, pigs. Okay. They look quite chilled, relaxed, aren't they? Oh, so it's horses and cattle from here. And it's going to be the limousines we're after. Oh, the price has dropped down a bit. Yeah, I think it was when I was looking at the prices the other day, and I was worried that they'd gone up with the drop in the economy. I think that was just a little blip. They're back below 2,500 a head, which is good. Wonderful. And chickens. Yeah, we'll look at we don't want eggs. We decided that we wanted, if we're going to do it, we're going to go for meat, which is, yeah. Oh gosh, they're only £1 a piece, mind you. They need a lot of feed, and I don't expect the selling price is particularly good. However, we don't have to worry about roosters or anything, because we're just breeding for meat if we do that, and we can get a lot of them at £1 a head. So we'll see what yield we get on our wheat as to what we do about chickens. Right, let's crack on. So field 14 should be out here just to the left. Oh, you can get to the vehicle shop this way as well, that's good to know. Oh, it's just up there on the hill, isn't it? Right, this I think is field 14. It is, and we're going to do it north-south again, so let's bring up our current GPS course and see how far off it is, whether we need to tweak it or not. We'll have to rotate it anyway. Well, it's not a million miles off, but it's enough that I need to do something about it. I think that's too much of an edge to leave there. I'm not comfortable with that. So let's align to 0 degrees. Oh, a bit too far. Perfect. Got snap on, good. Set A. And go. And stop. Set B. And off we go. Wonderful. It doesn't look like this is going to take very long, to be honest. It's not anywhere near as big as 25, it's probably about half the size, if that. Significantly shorter and narrower, so probably won't take us long at all. It'd be good if it used just about used up our fertiliser. I don't mind having a little bit left over, but I definitely don't want to have to go and buy another tank just to finish this field off. Not that we're not going to need to use it at some point, but I think we can turn those lines off. It's doing a good job. Okay, and round we go. That was a bit quick. Silly me. My cruise control set right up then. I didn't turn it off because I was being silly. This field has clearly had a weed problem. I wonder what it's showing like at the moment. Clear at the moment, yeah, it's just been treated, hasn't it? It seems that the farmers like get their fields to such a state that they're almost out of control and then spray. Which I guess is fine, but prefer to put the poison down a bit earlier. I don't know what the right way of doing it is, but it works for me. Well, it has worked for me. We've got 3 nice clean fields and it doesn't look like there's any trace left, so. It's better. Yeah, it's working out okay. It sounds like a motorbike somewhere. That's the back of the airport there. Dealership's up there. I'm wondering if they're... So that track must take you back round down, around the mountain. Oh, actually no, it doesn't, does it? You go up there and then it takes you along that ridge down to the airport and then you cut back to the dealership. I remember now, we drove it last time when we were heading down to the fields on Abbott Farm. Field 17 or something like that, I think it was. There we go. Looks like I was a bit wide on that turn as well. It's much easier to use GPS, and I feel like this would be very difficult to see with this much weed and some developed crop exactly where your line is. It's very easy to drift off course without even realising it. So, yeah. Thank God for GPS. Right, let's have a look how we're getting on. We need to collect the completed contract. This one, 44%, yeah. So it was about halfway. Okay. So back up to nearly 80,000, which is good. So, yeah, with this one, despite having invested in the in buying the sprayer, we'll be pretty much back where we were by the end of the day, which is good. Would have been nice to be a bit ahead, but it is what it is. My concern is that I'm not convinced we've got enough juice to finish this now. It's going to be tight. I want it close. I don't want it so close that we do have to go and buy another OBC. It'd be very annoying. Still. Where that footpath up there leads. So many different places I'd like to explore, but you know, we're here now. There's no rush. At some point, I'm sure we'll explore it all, particularly during the winter. There won't be much else to do, I don't think, apart from looking after the cattle and if we have them, the chickens. banking's quite sharp on that side, isn't it? I'm sure we'll be fine there. Oh, that's the back of the wood mill there that we were in yesterday. That's the sawmill, sorry, where we delivered those couple of pallets yesterday. I'm beginning to find my bearings. Starting to get the hang of things. Just knowing my way around town. Of course, the other thing we can do in the winter when we go out discovering is we'll make use of that lovely car of ours that so far has sat on the driveway since the minute we arrived. I think I've got 2 miles on the clock, if that. So we'll put it to good use at some point. Definitely be useful when it starts to come to animal transport, because she is powerful, more than capable of pulling a large trailer, a large animal trailer, and obviously quick. I might use her for just kissed out with a 4x4 kit, so you know, and heavy duty tyres, so we can always use her for carting when it comes to harvest. I was actually having a look at carts. The trailer that we've got is quite handy because it's it can be modified fairly cheaply for grain storage. Up to about 12,000 litres, you can increase the size quite high, and you can daisy chain them. So we could get a couple of them. Obviously, got the one. They're not that expensive. So come harvest time, I think I might get a second one. We'll see how we go on the wheat harvest. We'll definitely get the sides put onto the one we've got. So once we bought them, it's easy enough to fit them and fit the panels and remove them ourselves in the workshop. So sort of we'll buy the panels, get it fitted out, use it for the harvest. That'll help us determine whether we need more than one, and then we can convert it back to just being a standard trailer whenever we want. And when we do get to the stage at which we want two, we can kind of have one constantly set up for harvest and one constantly set up for transportation work, so we don't have to keep fiddling around every time. Right, this is kind of the moment of truth now. I don't think we've got enough. We're down to 10 litres. Yeah, we're going to run out now. How much have we got left on this? 90%. Yeah, we've got to go and buy ourselves an IBC. Never mind. We're not. At least we're, close to the shop. We'll do the same as we did last time. I'll bring the IBC back down with us, and then we'll take whatever's left straight back to the farm when we're finished. That's a bit frustrating, but there's not much we can do about it. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. It just means we're eating into the profit that I thought we were going to make today. Ooh, gosh, careful over that. Jeez. Now, what are you saying on this sign? Sawmill down there. I think this is where we need to go. Pretty sure we have to climb up here to get to the track to get to the shop. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is it. We could have gone back down the hill and round, but I'm pretty sure this is quicker, even if it is a little bit more uncomfortable. Oh, let's get that IBC ready whilst we're on the way. Don't want to have to wait around when we get there. Done. Done and done. Oh. Bit of a bump there. Okay. Drive like the locals drive. Slow it down. Perfect. Right. Let's top you up. It's a little bit aggressive there. Done. Make sure you're level. It's pretty good actually. Come in straight. Gently does it. That's it. Oh, tilt. Let's get back down the hill. Just be a little bit cautious. Be a little bit careful when we go down the hill because it's pretty steep and I don't want to lose the IBC. But I can't tilt back any further than this, so caution is going to be the word of the day. Here we go. Slowly does it. Riding the brakes. Okay. Nearly back, and we've got this rock here as well, haven't we, to tackle. There we go. Right. We were at the top end of the field, weren't we, when we ran out, so let's take the IBC down towards the top end, drop it off, and then carry on. It's actually, the field is a bit bigger than I originally thought. Never mind. Right, you can go there. You can be safely stored. That's unfold whilst we're on our way over here. We weren't far off the end of the field when we were coming into this row. I lock on now. Yeah, that's put us in the right place. Let's find where we got to. That's it, that's where we ran out. Off we go again. It's a hell of a detour for not a lot of extra work, I think, but never mind. Time-wise, we're still doing quite well. It's only, what, 3:20, so I'm tempted. When we finish this, have a look and see if there's another quick job, just to make back that couple of grand we've had to pay out again on 30 later. Are you going to let us have this at the end of the field, or am I going to have to do a bit of tidying up? I'm going to have to do a bit of tidying up, aren't I? That's fine. Oh no, oh wow, excellent, good. Right. Let's get back down to our IBC. We haven't actually used enough to being chased by a cloud. I think we are. We haven't used enough to fill up from the IBC effectively, but we will need to take it with us. So let's have a look at these contracts. So let's collect. We've got 26, 28, 38, 39, 40. So 26, 28, 38, 39, 40. They're a bit far away. I don't mind doing 28. Because we can cut back down this way. Yeah, let's do 28 and then we'll call it a day. We'll definitely have enough fertiliser left to do that, and that covers the cost of the IBC as well. 28 it is. Right, let's get this picked back up. Ooh, running away down the hill there. Right. Yeah. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Okay. Off we go. At least there's no cars along this bit. I won't be able to see any tractors coming, so. Right. Steady for the rock again. Ooh, it's a bit aggressive, never mind. Okay, now we need to go down to the left this time. Take it right at the end here. Oh gosh, oh dear. Got a bit carried away there. Dear. Oh, that cowboy. Okay. Good. So left this now. Wonderful. So yeah, we're going to finish a bit later than 4 now, but we'll be back on an even keel financially, so that's the main thing. And we've made a lot of happy farmers, and we've acquired a sprayer, so it's not been a bad day so far. Always best to caveat. Dude, seriously, just get to the garage. Okay. Let's put 28 here. Let's put this down. We'll top up before we start. Not that there's much need, but... Oh. Come on. It's being a bit awkward. Whilst that's filling up, let's go and rotate our course and see what it looks like. Oh. You know what, I don't... Oh no, that's not good. Let's just check we're in the right field. Yeah. No, that's definitely going to need redoing. Let's unfold. Get it out here. Needs to be about there. Alignments. Oh. That's good. Oh. Don't need to be doing that. And we want width is fine. Start course. Good. Stop. Set B. Lock on. Crack on. Wonderful. Going to need on this one 5, maybe 6 passes. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we're going to have to headland down here. I think we are. Those trees look a little too close. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, that's fine, loads of them. Might get a bit tighter at the other end, but we'll deal with that if we have to. Oh shit, oh dear. This was planted north-south and going out east-west, never mind. Actually, we could change direction at the end here. Let's do that. Let's be good. Ugh. Okay, a little bit of a wonky one here, but never mind. Have a little bit to finish off on the end. Started that a bit early. Never mind. Get a bit scrappy on this. Am I going to have a problem? Oh no, of course I'm not. I'm not going all the way, am I? How are we doing? Halfway, good. Might be done by about 4:30ish. Back to the farm by 5. It's not bad. Oh, hello. Whoops. A bit carried away there. Well, yeah, it's been a good day. Another good day. Everything's pretty much working out as we want at the moment, which is nice. Almost worth considering entering the lottery. Good. Ooh. It's been another long day though. I'm beginning to feel quite tired. I shall enjoy my dinner and a small glass of something and an early night, I think. I'm going to need an early night, particularly if we're going to do this grass work tomorrow. It's always a bit more stressful, I think, when it's your own work and you're relying on it for your income. It's a bit more pressure on. Yeah, I can't afford to have any mistakes or anything that could cause unwanted loss. Well, all loss is unwanted, obviously, but I know what I mean, and I'm sure you do too. How much beyond the end of this are going to need us to do? I think we're going to have to do this little strip on the side here, because I've got a strip at the other side as well, haven't I? So, but we'll do that manually, because I don't want to be spraying the footpath. And of course would spray the footpath, so a little bit of the edge is fine, like we said the other day, but we don't want to go completely covering the footpath in fertiliser or herbicide or anything like that. Is this going to be enough? I don't know if it will. I think I might have to go down the other end and do a bit as well. Yeah, we're going to have to do a bit on the other end. That's no point folding the boom if we can get away with driving along here without help. Right. Get back in here. Where are we? There it is. And done. Okay. Let's get this folded up. Fill up the sprayer. I'm not sure that we're going to... I don't think we're going to use all of this again though. We might. I don't know. Yeah, that's the result. No IBCs left lying around. We'll have to carry back to the farm. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was not what I wanted to do. Right. Back home. Find a permanent home for the sprayer in the yard. Shouldn't be too tricky. Might put it next to the mower. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's where I put it. I was thinking I might move the mower actually and this to the shed that's just behind the house. I say just behind the house, the first shed on the left, behind the house as we enter the yard. I think it's a little deeper and a little bit protected. Which is probably not a bad thing. I could put them in one of the barns, to be honest, but that just seems a bit silly. excessive. Although we've got the space, and inside is better than out. Yeah, do you know what? Let's do that. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got this. I was thinking about using this or the deeper one, but it's still exposed at the front, isn't it? So it's no different than in the others. However, we have that great big lip barn there and this great big lip barn here. Now, I might need one if we have to buy bales at any point, or if we start making bales, but I'm not going to need two for a long time. So maybe this. Yes, this definitely becomes our storage. So we'll do this, we'll put the sprayer here. Nah, I'm going to put things on angles from the back corner so it's easy to get them out from one side or another. So you're going to go in this back corner like this. Lower. PTO off. Cables off. Disconnect. Right, let's get the mower in here as well. Oh, I remember I had to put this in on a slight angle, didn't I? Make it a bit harder to get out. Let's see how we get on. So connect. There's no other pipes, so that's good. Right, I think we're alright. And this bad boy, we're back into the other corner. Angle. There's not enough of an angle. Ooh. That should be okay. So disconnect. Yeah, perfect. Right, the tools will have to stay out. The trailer. Do I want to put the trailer in here? Do I want to put the trailer into there? Yes. I don't want no rusty trailer. Lined up by the sprayer, I think. This might need a bit of a... Good. And last but not least, there we go. We're done for the day. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Oh, contract completed. Collect. Oh, we've got a transportation job coming. Do you know what? I'm going to take that, but I'm not going to do it till the morning. It's a bakery job anyway, so I don't expect to have the product ready till the morning. You don't put it on at 5 o'clock in the evening and expect it done that evening. So I'll take that now. But that's the first job tomorrow morning. We'll get up extra early, get down to the bakery for dawn, and get that done. Yeah, plan. Excellent. Right. So I hope you've enjoyed the ongoing tales of this farm. I'm afraid it's been another boring do contract work job day, but as I say, tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have dried up enough that we can do the grass work that we've planned. Who knows, field 10 might be ready by then as well, so we could have 2 grass fields to do. I don't expect the wheat's going to be ready because it's too early in the year, really, way too early. It's only been in for us since the start of spring, so yeah, it would need a bit longer yet. But no, I think it's been another good day, so thank you very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.